Access to quick cash can be extremely important in today's fast-paced environment, particularly when it comes to covering unexpected expenses or seizing unexpected possibilities. A peer-to-peer lending network in the United Kingdom called Fund Ourselves offers to provide borrowers who are looking for short-term loans with a solution that is expedited. But in all honesty, how long does it take to really receive money from Fund Ourselves? This post goes into the time frame, examining the factors that determine the speed, and providing insights into how you can maximize your chances of receiving a quick funding infusion. The appeal of fast funding. One of the primary differentiators that Fund Ourselves highlights is the streamlined approach and speedy funding that it offers. Their loans range from £100 to £1,500, and they can be repaid over a flexible period of time ranging from 4 to 6 months. The majority of their online applications may be finished in less than 15 minutes, and they guarantee that they will make a decision right away. The possibility of receiving funds within an hour or on the same day that the application was submitted is, however, the real deal of the matter. This lightning-fast turnaround is undeniably appealing, particularly for individuals who are dealing with pressing financial requirements. Breaking down the timeline. There are a number of elements that can influence the timetable, despite the fact that Fund Ourselves tries for speed. Completion of the application. It is crucial to make certain that all of the required information is accurate and provided in a timely manner. For the purpose of verification, delays in supplying additional papers that have been requested can impede progress. Checking for eligibility. Funding. For the purpose of determining whether or not you are able to repay the loan, we will conduct credit and affordability checks. Although it is a comprehensive process, this procedure may add some additional time to the first choice. Despite the fact that quick choices are feasible, more complicated cases can call for manual review, which could potentially lengthen the amount of time that the wait takes. During the funding time, funds are normally transferred through the Faster Payment System, FPS, once the application has been approved. Processing timeframes, on the other hand, can differ from one bank to another based on their capacities. It is also possible for there to be modest delays on weekends and bank holidays. Maximizing your speed. The following are some suggestions that can help you acquire funds from Fund Ourselves in a more expedient manner. Please get your paperwork ready. Gather all of the necessary documents, including pay stubs, bank statements, and other documentation, in advance to avoid any delays. During normal business hours, to apply, it is likely that applications that are filed after 10 o'clock at night will be processed the following working day. Be truthful and open about everything. Make sure that the information you provide is accurate, and react quickly to any questions that Fund Ourselves may have. Take into consideration lower loan amounts. Loans of a greater size might be subject to more thorough checks, which could potentially slow down the process. It is possible to speed up the approval process and reduce the likelihood of dealing with potential problems in the future by selecting repayment terms that are reasonable. Beyond speed. The importance of remembering that haste should not take precedence over responsible borrowing cannot be overstated. Before you hurry into getting a loan, you should think about potential alternatives and carefully evaluate whether or not you will be able to repay the amount that you borrowed plus interest. Take the time to carefully go over the terms of the loan and make sure you are aware of all the costs and repercussions. Fund Ourselves is a solution that has the potential to be both quick and convenient for meeting short-term cash requirements. On the other hand, the actual speed at which money are received can vary based on the specific circumstances of each individual. It is possible to increase the likelihood of having a smooth and speedy experience with Fund Ourselves by first gaining a comprehension of the schedule, then fully preparing yourself, and last placing an emphasis on responsible borrowing.